Okay, we have here Chance, the one with the little wormy, and Emily, to whom that wormy belongs, playing. Now, Chance, I have to tell you about. Chance. In my office, before I went on vacation a couple of weeks ago, a coworker of mine came into my office and she said, one of our clients is out front with a Chihuahua. And I tell you, I walked right into this trap. And the trap was that I thought this client had this Chihuahua for her own, when in fact she was looking for a home for it. And the next thing I knew, and this was within 30 minutes, I had this little boy into the vet because he was smelly. He had red splotches all over his body. He had been chained outside for 3 weeks, which is something you should never do. I mean, 3 years, which is something you should never do to a Chihuahua. You should never do it to any animal, but certainly not a Chihuahua. And he was just a little mess. And
frostbitten ears.
Frostbitten ears, that's right. Frostbitten ears on the tips of his ears. And then I brought him home and introduced him to Sharon. This is Sharon.
Hi.
Now, Sharon is an even greater animal lover than I am, which is why Chance, whose name was Spots at the time and whose name is now Chance because he's getting a second chance in life, lives with Sharon. And the little Chibola here of a Chihuahua is Emily, and Emily is the sweetest Chihuahua in all the world, and she and Chance are just having no end of fun together. Chance is 3 years old, and he belonged to an 85-year-old man who got him from his kids, and they gave him this dog because they thought that he should have companionship. Well, the thing is, you should never just give somebody a dog. That's a lifetime commitment. And I have a real problem with people who give other people animals without checking to make sure they want those animals. And the result of this was Chance living outside for 3 years. Anyway, Chance is a very, very happy little boy. The first thing we did that night was give him a bath in a special medicated oatmeal shampoo that you have to leave on for 10 minutes, and then follow that up with a cream rinse, which you have to leave on for 10 minutes, and that made all the difference in his little sores and his coat and his itching. And all that's cleared up. I think he was really abused because he will cower if you come down, at him to pet him from on top of his head. And that is clearing up too. He is really learning to trust. And he is just the most happy and exuberant little boy. He is just in love with life. And he is a delightful little boy. So he had his first set of shots, and this week he goes back for his second set of shots, and he got his little name tag, and he's got his own little food dish there, and he and Emily are just having all kinds of fun. He gets to sleep in the bed with Mama Sharon, and life is good. Life is good.
Still considering this whole thing.
Yes, here's Micah. Micah is the world's greatest cat. You must understand this about Micah. Micah is a big old lap cat, and he is just the snuggliest boy in the world. He isn't quite sure about this yet, but he has been wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So this is the current menagerie in Sharon's house.